Hi guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about all of the fashion mistakes that I've made in the past few years as a follow-up to my video I made about fashion trends that are now just part of my personal style, because I feel like finding your style is going to involve experimenting and making mistakes. It's just a huge part of learning and it's not something to be ashamed of. I've made so many more mistakes than I'm even going to express in this video, because you're not gonna like every single outfit that you put on or want to keep every single piece of clothing that you bring into your closet. But I think it can be really helpful to look back and be critical of why you made those purchases, and it can help you in the future not make such reckless purchasing decisions. Starting with a pretty big one, that is this Gucci double G wallet on a chain that I purchased to celebrate hitting 100,000 subscribers. I think it was definitely for a milestone, and I just wanted to have the experience of going to a luxury store and purchasing something because I had never done that before, and I don't think that's something I will ever do again because it just loses value the second you leave the store. It makes so much more sense to buy designer secondhand, and so that's really the only way I will do it now, because not only did this style age really fast and feel really gaudy after just like a couple years on resale markets, it only declined in value because the style was so trendy at the time, and there is a very rare chance that something you buy at a luxury store in person is going to go for more than what you bought it for. I sold it for less than half what I paid for it on the RealReal, and it just overall was something that made me feel really guilty. But I really learned from that experience to not buy the super trendy designer item firsthand. Buy it secondhand and wait for the price to go down. If you really love it, it's gonna stick around on the market for a long time and go down in value, and then you should splurge on it. And if you do wanna spend a lot of money on something to celebrate, I feel like you should be buying gold, because the price of gold is always going up and bags are really unpredictable. The market is always changing, unless you're buying Birkins, but I don't think I would wear one even if it was affordable. The Aritzia vegan leather Melina pants, I feel like these were very much a you had to be there type of moment, because they were everywhere and TikTok didn't exist when these were popular, so trends stuck around a little bit longer. I 100% bought them because other people had them and I liked them on other people, but I didn't have ideas in mind of how I would style them, or more importantly, occasions. Where was I wearing a leather pant to? To class? No, like they just never really fit into my lifestyle, and to this day, I just feel like leather pants just might not be for me. So it was a good learning experience, but I bought them on Depop for a little bit over retail, and that's where the mistake comes in. Another Depop purchase was these cow print boots that I scoured the internet high and low for, but I bought them at the end of the cow print trend, and so it was kind of already on its way out, and by the time I got them and wore them once, I was just already over them, and I spent a lot of money on them. They were like $200 boots, and that's a lot to spend on a statement pair of boots. I feel like $200 plus is fine if they are boots you're gonna wear every day, if they're like a brown or a black, even like, I don't know, a cream, but they were black and white, cowhide with a heel. So these were not boots I could wear just everywhere, and I do think my judgment may have been impacted by being stuck inside. Another 2020 fueled purchase was a designer sweatshirt from Sporty and Rich that I believe in total cost around $350, which is so much for a sweatshirt, but I was just thinking, like, if I invest in it, it'll be something I wear all the time. And to this day, I still have this sweatshirt and I do wear it all the time because it's really thick and it's really comfortable. But if you didn't know, they actually use Los Angeles Apparel blanks. So you can go and buy the exact same weight and feel of sweatshirt in the same colors for a lot cheaper because it has no brand name on it. It is just a blank. And since learning that, I've just bought a single black crew neck and a gray crew neck from LA Apparel, and those are my sweatshirts. I really don't like branding on on my sweatshirts. Unless the brand is cutting their sweatshirt blanks themselves, you are more than likely getting a cheap sweatshirt with their name on it. Buying New Balance 550s on StockX over retail price. I feel like that is the important part to note because I love New Balance. I think StockX is a great secondhand retailer, but I don't think I would ever buy a sneaker over retail price ever again because there is just no need to have something that bad to pay hundreds more. Like, just wait 6 months. They'll probably come back in stock unless it's a limited edition collab. Like, it's just not that serious. I really wanted the ALD New Balances, but they were really expensive. So I cheaped out and got the New Balance 550s that were just original New Balance 550s, but they were still over retail because they were rare. And when I went to resell them, of course, I had to sell them for like nothing because they weren't the collaboration shoe. And just overall, I learned once again, if you cheap out and go with the option that you didn't really want, you'll be disappointed. And if you're buying something over retail, good luck trying to make money when you sell it. Another designer item that I would say that I regret just because I don't currently have it, I don't wear it, and that is a collaboration t-shirt that I bought from Marc Jacobs. And honestly, the t-shirt material and everything wasn't too nice. Generally, when it comes to collaborations, I feel like there's hype and pressure. Once it arrives, you might not honestly like it that much, you can't return it, and it just feels like that cycle repeats itself. And I've tried really hard to get myself out of that hype must-have mentality because there's no benefit for you other than for the businesses. Shopping does not have to give you that adrenaline rush. I prefer actually when it's slow and when it's a hunt and when you find things that are one of a kind. Really anything that I bought from IMGA because I feel like they just aged really quickly and they're quite expensive for being fast fashion. So it's not like you're saving a lot of money by purchasing something that was produced unethically. You're actually spending quite a lot for an item that a lot of other people have that probably isn't going to be cool in 6 months to a year. So I really learned from that experience of buying in on IMGA. I had so many pieces of their clothing, maybe like 5. I mean, is that a lot? I had a couple corsets and some plaid pants and I loved them, but they just got really old really quickly. And I feel like a lot of this is just learning not to buy trends immediately. Let them simmer. See how you feel about them in a few months. If you still like them in 6 months, if it's still gonna be worth it, I would probably have saved a lot of money and time and ugly outfits. And lastly, Buffalo platform sneakers, purely because they're ugly. They're so ugly. I can't believe that I wore these more than once. I wore them quite a lot, so I can't really, speak too badly about purchasing them because I did get a lot of wear out of them, but they're impractical and trendy. They got old so fast. I don't think I had them for more than 2 years. I just look back with a lot of questions about these shoes. Those are all the trendy items I regret buying. And now to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. Whether you're just starting out or currently managing a growing business, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform that makes it super easy for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. They make it easy to create a professional-looking website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from product to content, even your own time, all in one place. Squarespace has thousands of flexible website templates that allow you to customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs at any time, so your idea, brand, or business stands out online on every device. I use Squarespace to host my website, lindseyrem.com, which I use as a landing page so when people or brands look me up, they can instantly get a feel for who I am as a content creator and what kind of projects that I do. I love that I was able to incorporate my YouTube videos and Instagram feed directly into my Squarespace website as well. I feel like that is such an important factor. The reimagined drag and drop technology makes the website editing process super easy, even if you've never done it before. They also added in AI, so if you ever need help writing product descriptions or a blurb about yourself, it can really help to get the ball rolling. If you're interested, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/lindseyrem to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.